I'm in Canby, Minnesota, where Helena Ag is deep into spray season. The crops are growing, but so are the challenges: heat, humidity, weeds, pests, you name it. This is when the work gets gritty, and timing matters more than ever. I'm tagging along with the team to see how they stay ahead of it all, starting with Ted, one of Helena's local agronomy experts.
Hey, good morning. I'm Mark with Brownfield.
Mark, good to meet you. I'm Ted Burkus.
Ted, tell me about this Helena location in Canby. What's all going on here?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of stuff going on. When I started 13 years ago, it was nothing out here was even started. Helena's invested heavily in this community to be able to service the farmers we have. So
Still very busy here, I'm sure. What's all happening?
yeah, we've had some adverse weather conditions, which is nothing new. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help guys navigate every different condition they run into. So.
With the morning rush underway and trucks heading out, it's time to hit the road. I'm riding along with Ted to one of the farms they work with just outside of town. Out here, agronomy isn't just about products, it's about knowing the fields, the challenges, and the people behind each operation.
You have so much to offer here, but as far as what you offer local growers and what Helena offers and why they keep coming back, what do you think makes the difference?
It's a great question. Hopefully a lot of things have them coming back, but I would say I really think it's the service that sets us apart, and taking care of our growers and showing them that we care and we're dedicated to helping them have the best results we possibly can. I think that's what really differentiates us.
What's new? What are you really excited about that's coming? From a Helena perspective, what's either almost available or now becoming available?
We have a precision ag portal called AI 360, and we keep everything data related to each specific farm and field, whether it's soil samples, tissue samples, crop variable rate, prescriptions, yield data, soil tests, fertility recs. Everything is off that one portal. Every field's different, every acre's different, and every farming operation's different, and that's what it's challenging, but yet it's rewarding to be able to position the Helena acre in its various forms.
Are you seeing the next generation taking over on some of these farms with some of these families, or are a lot of the farmers around here getting older and they're not sure what the future looks like?
It's just a good reminder to treat everybody well and take care of everybody. Do the best you can for each grower, because when they grow, we want to grow with them. Some of the coolest relationships are when a guy allows you to partner with them on every facet of their farming operation.
Tell me about the farm that we're visiting.
He's my Kent Copland's my uncle, and he's a great farmer. He's a great guy, well respected. He does what's recommended. He takes care of the things that he can control, and he said when he first started farming, he would go and talk to his neighbors that had beautiful looking crops, and he'd ask them what they did, and he'd try to learn from their practices. He's not afraid to ask questions. He's not afraid to learn and adapt, and I think that shows.
Here we are.
Yep. Made it.
Hey, how are you? I'm Mark Dorenkamp with Brownfield.
Good, how are you, Mark? I'm Robbie Holthusen with
Hey, Robbie. Hi, Mark Dorenkamp with Brownfield.
I'm Kent Copland. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Kent, thanks for having us out to your farm. Found some shade in this shop. Tell me about your farming operation.
Well, I've lived in a farm for 50 years here.
Corn and soybeans primarily?
Corn and soybeans, yes.
How's the season been so far?
The season has been just like normal. Everything different. What works last year might not work this year, and so you just have to plow ahead and do the best and take it the way it comes.
Robbie, what do you do for Helena?
I'm a product manager with Helena, so cover everything that Helena manufactures and bring it to the farmers and sales reps like Ted to, help our growers make more on every acre.
Kent, you're sporting the Helena cap. How long have you been working with Helena?
As long as Helena's been here. Whenever they took over the fertilizer plant.
2000, like 25 years, I'd say.
And so I just always done business there. And
Sounds like you've had some really good yields over the years. Without giving too much away, what's the recipe around here?
I'll give the recipe. The deal is you can give the same ingredients and the same thing to every single person, and they usually come out a little different.
Well, what do you say we go take a look at this good-looking crop?
Sure, let's do it.
Kent, let's talk about this cornfield. What kind of a fertility program do you use for your corn?
We spread the P&K in the fall, and we work it in, and then in the spring, we plant our corn, and I use 12 gallons of 28% with the pre. Then we come back after the corn gets, about from here to here, and then we side dress 20 to 40. We use variable rate mapping and side dress 28%.
Well, it looks great so far, so hopefully the weather cooperates and you can harvest a bountiful crop.
Hopefully they're 20 around and 42 long, right?
Congrats on the great looking corn, Kent.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, it's been a full morning highlighted by a great trip out to Kent's farm, and what our viewers haven't seen, Ted, is that you've been on and off phone calls throughout the last few hours. It's a busy time of year.
It is. No dull moment in agriculture. You never know. Feast and famine, though, you got to be ready to help whenever you can. So,
we wanted to take a minute to talk about Extractor here before we wrap up for the day. Give us the high-level overview of Extractor.
Sure. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you pull this tissue sample is look at it, and if you can't identify what the nutrient deficient is, you better send it into the lab. So that's I say that somewhat jokingly or sarcastically, because a lot of times by the time you see a deficiency, it's already too late. So if you see a nitrogen deficiency, you've probably already given up some yield, or it's high time you get out there and do something. So what a tissue sample will do is give you a little bit of a heads up as to what's going on in the plant, maybe before a deficiency ever even shows up. It can be used diagnostically too. Sometimes you'll have, what I really like to do is take a spot that looks tough in a field and then take a spot that looks really good in a field and diagnose between the two. So you take them in a couple different spots and then you compare and contrast. We'll take all that data from all the different farmers we pull tissue samples on, and we'll compile that into a big data. A lot of times, you'll see trends of what nutrients, whether it's micro or macronutrients, that are deficient, boron, zinc, manganese, and I think that's sometimes why we see some nice results out of our foliar fertilizer nutrition that addresses those specific nutrients that we tend to see.
Robbie, another offering from Helena that we wanted to touch on is Full Scale.
Absolutely, yeah. So once you've got all your nutrition needs met, then it's looking at taking your yield to the next level. And that's what something like Full Scale can do. So what Full Scale is, it's a biostimulant. And we've looked at plants in nature that, produce really well under challenging conditions, make a lot of seeds. From kochia plants to the grass family to kelp that grows in really challenging conditions.
Cactus.
We can pull compounds out of these plants that will turn on certain processes, certain genes within our field crops we're dealing with, and take those compounds out of those plants and bring them into our field crops. In Full Scale in particular, it really upregulates nutrient transport. So when you apply Full Scale to a field, you're putting all these different compounds from natural plants out there. It's really taking nutrients from the plant, from the soil, and driving it into the fruiting bodies, the kernels of corn, less aborted kernels, the pods of soybeans. We're getting more 3-bean pods, and really packing nutrients in there. We see a big increase in test weight when we're looking at corn, and more 3-bean pods and soybeans.
That's a pretty good return on investment. And something that I've noticed today, whether it's locally or regionally with Helena, those personal relationships are really important to the company. I've seen that very clearly today.
For sure.
Absolutely. Yep. They trust us to provide them good advice and bring them good products. And when they bring a product that has a Helena logo on it out to their farm, they know it's been tested. It's been put through the ringer. We do multiple years of testing to prove an ROI to that grower. But they know what they're getting, and they know that if it's got that Helena logo on it, I can trust it. I'm not going to have issues with this product.
Well, Robbie, Ted, thanks again. It's been a lot of fun getting to know you and getting to ride along today.
Thanks, Mark.
Really appreciate it.
Out here, every seed, every row, every harvest depends on the right tools, the right know-how, and the right people. Thanks to Helena and to farmers like Kent, the work doesn't just get done, it gets done right. Through knowledgeable and dedicated people, superior products, and the latest proven technologies, Helena is committed to helping customers succeed. Because in this business, it's not just about growing crops, it's about growing the future.